So Seth, I heard you recently closed a Senegal engagement.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, I received an inquiry from a U.S. corporation, a for-profit company that is engaged in development and consultancy, mainly in African countries, in rural areas, and it's government-backed. Mostly, it's government-backed projects or contracts, mainly from bodies like USAID and such organizations. So they were looking to set up a structure in Senegal for a project or for a contract that was due to start in June. So I received this inquiry around early March. They sent an email through our website, and I tried to give the client a call, but unfortunately I couldn't get the client on call. So I sent our standard sales email with our quotation for setting up in Senegal. Within 2 days, the client came back asking more questions specific to the incorporation process, the requirements, what type of structure, the share capital requirements. So I gave a client a call after receiving that inquiry, and we discussed at length the process of setting up in Senegal, what type of structures they're supposed to, or we would recommend for them to set up in Senegal. So obviously we proposed the limited liability company structure, which is the most preferred structure for international clients looking to do business in Senegal. And the client was pleased with our fees, and they were very happy that we could speak English, because, as you know, Senegal is a francophone country, so most of the providers there speak French. So the communication process was pretty smooth between me and the client, and within a week we were able to come to an agreement, and they were keen to sign our engagement letter, which I sent them promptly, and our due diligence checklist of the documents that we needed to start the process. So within 2 weeks we were able to receive all the documents from the client. The client signed our engagement letter, and the client settled the first installment as per our agreement for us to commence the engagement process. And yeah, that's about it.
So Seth, what do you think was the most challenging part of this sales?
I don't think I encountered any challenges really during this process. The client did not complain about our fees, which is in most cases always the case with most clients, most inquiries that we encounter. They were okay with our timelines for setting up in Senegal, and they were happy that they could get an international company like Healy Consultants that had a presence in Senegal. So I didn't really face any challenges with the closing the sale.
So would you recommend a branch structure for every non-profit company that's looking to set up in Senegal?
No, I wouldn't recommend a branch or an LLC because in Senegal you simply need to get the contract that you have with that international organization, and the list of all the projects that organization is looking to do in Africa or in the country, and only using those two documents and the ID of the local manager, you can take that to the tax authority and register that project, and you get allocated a tax number that allows you to operate locally.